2020 filmmaker Matthew A. Cherry won an Academy Award for his animated short Hair Love, the story of a young African-American girl whose father learns to style her natural hair while her mother is in the hospital being treated for cancer. 3 years later, the family story continues as a new series on Max called Young Love, starring Issa Rae and Kid Cudi. It picks up when mom comes and the family needs to readjust a bit. Let's take a look.
2 months out the hospital and you haven't skipped a beat.
Aw, thank you, Steven. See you in a second. Don't be up too late.
Is she gone?
Wait for it. Okay, now she's gone.
Oh, goodness. Dad, this dude ain't doing it for me. I mean, I didn't want to hurt her feelings, but she got me kicked off the red carpet.
Oh, no. Wait, what red carpet?
It's figurative, but never mind that. You just need to do something fast.
Dad to the rescue, and joining us now is creator, producer, and writer Matthew A. Cherry. Welcome to the show.
Thanks so much for having me.
So let's go back to Hair Love for a moment. And when you have this idea about a black father with his daughter and her hair, what were you so passionate about? Because this is before you even had a child of your own. Where did you come up with the idea that you were so passionate about that you started this Kickstarter campaign in order to get people to fund it?
Yeah, you know, like back in 2017 when we did the Kickstarter, just the whole landscape of animation looked different. This is before Coco, before Moana, before Spider-Verse, so there just wasn't a ton of representation in animation. And also, I just felt like black father representation was kind of either non-existent or just outright negative. And it just felt like an opportunity to create a character in Zuri who young kids could really see themselves in. You know, Karen Tolliver in her speech said that animation is the first form of media that most kids are exposed to. And it just felt like to have somebody like Zuri who loves her hair, who loves who she is, loves her skin, was something I hadn't really seen in a long time and just really wanted to create something like that.
Were you surprised at all to find that this story resonated so much?
Yes. You know, I think sometimes like you have ideas that something may like be a good idea, but then just to see the reactions, getting tagged every day and just different race of fathers who are reading the book to their kid, different classrooms showing the short film and reading the book. It's just been really incredible.
You've said that the best art is when you can tie it to a real cause.
Yep.
Were you surprised that that idea of black hair became a cause, really, for people?
I did. You know, just growing up, man, like, you know, black hair has obviously been a bit of, has had its whole journey, right? Like from afros to straightened hair. And just, you know, hearing all the stories about kids who are told that they can't graduate if they have braids or locks, and, you know, goes all the way to the adult world. Can't be a lawyer if your hair looks a certain way. Can't be a police officer. You can't be in the Army. So it just felt like it was time to try to address it, and things just happened to really dovetail at the perfect intersection. You know, we had this short film that talked about loving your black hair, and then the Crown Act was created, which stands for creating a respectful and open world for natural hair. So just really excited that it's passed in so many states, and most recently in Texas, and just hopefully it gets passed on the federal level.
And you've said that the idea of Young Love was really born out of you thinking Hair Love story isn't finished yet.
Yeah.
What were you hoping to continue on in the next story?
Yeah, you know, like, obviously in a lot of the short films and films that we love, oftentimes, you know, the mom or one of the parents ends up passing away, right? And obviously we dealt with a serious health issue with Angela and cancer, and I just thought it was really interesting to see, like, what happens after you recover, right? Like, what is that like? And, you know, the show takes place about 2 months after the events in the short film, so it's very much like you could watch the short film and go right into the series. It just follows the millennial couple and Steven and Angela as they try to live out their dreams. You know, when you're in 20s, life is a little messy. You haven't really had that career figured out yet, and they're still trying to achieve those dreams, but also trying to be present for their daughter. And that just feels like so relevant to just all the young people that I know today, especially the show set in Chicago and the Midwest. People are having families a little younger than they are on the coast. And yeah, just was really excited to dive into all the different little social issues and all the little hijinks that they get into.
And this is, of course, an animated series, but it really feels like there are also some adult themes in there. Who would you say that this is for?
You know, the show really is for the whole family. You know, we really tried to have it be a co-viewing experience that, you know, we have Loretta Devine and Harry Lennox also in the cast who play the grandparents. So we really wanted to have a show that really spoke to all three different generations. And it's just something that we really hope, you know, kids, when they're watching the adults, they're able to, like, really be engaged because it deals with relatable things that I think that they can deal with. And also we hope that adults are able to really follow Zuri in her journey because she's such a great character.
What's next for Zuri and also for you?
You know, a lot has already happened. You know, we have a natural hair care line with Dove. The baby board book, Hair Love ABCs, just came out. And so, you know, hopefully we get to continue their story with the second season, depending on how it does. So just really excited to have the world re-meet them again, just kind of now with voices.
Matthew A. Cherry, such a pleasure to have you come by. Really appreciate you. We want to let our viewers know Young Love debuts September 21st with 4 new episodes rolling out weekly through the season finale on October 5th, all on Max.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.